I highly recommend this tour. The tour company was excellent with communication, providing all necessary information in advance and even creating a WhatsApp group to make coordination easy. Our guide, Ben, was absolutely fantastic, one of the best guides I've ever had. For a tour that is so emotionally heavy and sensitive, he handled everything with tremendous respect, compassion, and professionalism. He went above and beyond in explaining the history, the events of that day, and the incredible resiliency of the people connected to this place. This was a powerful, insightful, and unforgettable experience. I highly recommend it. The trip had an exceptional guide, Udi. His sense of humor and personal perspective of the events of October 7 made this trip not only memorable and really informative, but foremost, I emotionally survived. I was afraid of strong and difficult emotions, but the way he explained what happened here prevented me somehow from being too emotional. It doesn't mean you don't go deep down into your feelings, I just mean I could cope with it. The places we saw, the stories we heard, the imagination of what the victims might have gone through will stay forever with me. Take this tour if you come to Israel. Very powerful experience. For people who want to know what really happened there. We had an excellent local guide who has a deep acquaintance of the area. He showed us many sites connected with the events that took place that day and told us thoroughly about them. We also listened to a guy who witnessed and participated directly in a clash with terrorists that invaded to the police station in the Sderot town that crucial day. We visited Nova site and also scenic spot that views Gaza Strip. Word not enough to describe my personal impressions from that day, you need to see it for yourselves. This tour is a must-do. Benny is an excellent guide. The subject matter of the tour is difficult. It is important to see the sites with your own eyes to understand what occurred on October 7 and the following days. The tour included so many important stops such as the Nova Festival, Car Graveyard and Sderot Police Station. Benny was open to answering our questions. I highly recommend. Our small group visited Sderot, the Nova Festival site, and a nearby kibbutz, where we heard first-hand accounts from survivors. Our guide Eli led us through the valley of horrors that unfolded on October 7, explaining the events with clarity and empathy. Thanks to his steady presence and well-timed humor, we made it through a very heavy subject without feeling overwhelmed. A deeply emotional experience, but one well worth it. Our guide, Avi, was truly fantastic. He was very knowledgeable about any question we had for him and provided a truly fascinating experience for us, and gave us access to a perspective people from the West do not often have access to. I would highly recommend Avi as a guide, and this specific tour was well worth it. We took a guided tour with Ben and had a very moving experience. The tour was well organized and felt safe, and Ben's explanations brought each site to life. Visiting memorials, lookout points, and local communities made the history and resilience of the area feel very real. It was a heart-wrenching and important experience that I will never forget. Highly recommended.